Corey Holcomb once again goes in on Shannon Sharpe. This Shannon Sharpe situation keeps getting crazier and crazier by the day. But I think some good points were brought up here about the reality of Shannon Sharpe actually thinking he had a hold on this younger woman and what she was really about. Like, this young lady obviously doesn't owe Shannon any type of loyalty. And I think Corey really highlights the reasons why Shannon should have probably thought twice. He's ruined his career almost off of this, and it didn't have to happen.
I mean, speaking of Shannon Sharpe, since we brought it up, I'm just saying, I am not happy this brother is going through what he's going through, but I hope the brother realized that he has a disorder. But what is his disorder? What do you think is wrong with Shannon Sharpe, Craig?
You want me to say it for real?
Please don't hold back.
Sprungness.
What do you think is wrong with the brother?
I think Shannon Sharpe is immature.
Oh, good. There you go.
I think he's immature. I think athletes, specifically athletes who were as good as him and have been successful as long as him, have a delusion about life where they think life is what life should reflect anything that doesn't fuck with their ego. So like they, some motherfuckers only accept truth to a certain level because it's too uncomfortable. Certain people want you to be in a certain pocket. He just used to everybody catering to him. Like, even the fact that we can't crack jokes on him unless he views us. Like, if we was NFL cats cracking jokes on Shannon, it wouldn't be no problem. We wouldn't be hating. But since socially we would be viewed as beneath him economically, we can't even crack jokes and do what we do for a career without people on that level getting sensitive or thinking we haters. So I just think he's shielded by his success, and it makes him weak, in my opinion.
Hey,
yeah.
You could set him up whenever y'all ready. He could just come in or whatever. It's all good. We just got to scoot over a little bit. Then you got to get closer to me.
Oh man, not really.
What do you think is wrong with your boyfriend crush?
That ain't a boyfriend. Goodness sake.
Your crush. He's a crush of yours. There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm furthest from
you
embarrassed.
won't fan in the thumb through.
I could help fix that. I could fix his speech impediment. No, I just think he's a good looking man for his age and everything. His shape and everything.
What up, dog?
This handsome fella. But I think he's just, I think he's too gullible and too trusting with that young girl. Like, what was he thinking?
RZA, see if you could jump in on this question, bro.
Yes, sir.
What do you think the brother Shannon Sharpe's problem is? What do you think his problem is? Why is he jammed up right now, in your opinion, brother? I know that hit you. Do you need a minute? You want me to go first or you want to go?
You can go ahead.
Okay, good. I don't want to put it, because I always try to make sure Brother RZA Islam stays neutral. So that's why I'm going to speak my piece, and then I'm sure it'll give him time to gather his thoughts. You won't be neutral?
Oh.
Okay. Well, listen.
Okay.
No, do you want to go into that first?
I don't trust the white.
You don't trust the who?
The white woman.
Okay, why don't you trust her?
Because she is. Okay, I'll say this.
Albinos.
We go, Craig. You know what? Craig.
The certified Caucasian white woman I don't trust. And that is because throughout history, her position has been to cause a circumstance and deny that it has ever happened. Deny that she was the cause of it, pretend that she's the victim. This is how this goes. Take down a big black man and pretend, hey, I had nothing to do with it. Or
she taught the sisters that though, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
Because they talk about this as a white woman.
There are a number of
I'm talking about all the women I know act like they don't know what the f happened.
Yeah,
and they was the orchestrator of the bullshit.
I was going, brother.
Yeah,
they said the mic is off, I think.
It's on now?
Okay, good.
Yes.
Go ahead, RZA. Let me let you land. My bad.
So the basic thing is we have to stop pretending that in 2025 that the feminist movement is equal for all women. All right, number one. So when it comes to this circumstance, Shannon Sharpe is being taken down because he's messing with a young girl. Number one, beyond his young age limit. Number two, it is a white woman, so they always have that card. Their cousin is normally a police officer. Their uncle is normally a judge. Their grandfather is some high-ranking official. They can always pull that card and take you down no matter how high you go. So that's the first thing you need to understand is if you're going to go into that system, just be mindful, no matter what she says, no matter how comfortable she makes you think she is with you. Keep your receipts and record if that's the lifestyle you want to live. If that's where you're going, then you need to protect yourself. The reality is you should not go in that direction. Now, on the other end, there are a lot of black women who do the same thing nowadays that a lot of white women do. So this is the reason why I said the feminism circumstance is not equal. But there are a lot of them who do these things because they have been removed from their name, language, culture, religion, God. They don't know who the hell they are. And so they're taking on the identity of who they think is the winner. The white woman has been looked at as the winner. So they take on that mentality, those actions, those behaviors. Right now, it is a competition to see how many people.
How many times have we heard the whole conversation about, well, you all are not succeeding because you all have not taken us out of our situation, right? You all are not taking charge of the community. He's 100% right here.
Can get with a man, sue the man, lie on the man, and get a paycheck. That's a new job description for a lot of women nowadays.
Man, will you please say that one more time so they don't miss that?
A lot of people don't want to work, so a lot of women now have literally looked at how can I get with a man with a lot of money, make it seem as though everything that he's saying is cool. I love him. I'm comfortable with him. And then just lie on him, say he raped me, sue him, and get a lot of money. Quick come up. Or get a baby, because that's the old school tactic. Get a baby that's 18 years of free rent, free everything. Boom. This is very sick. Now, I don't like having to say this, but this is the truth. Brittany Renner said that. She outlined it very clearly. She said, well, if y'all want to just have 18 years of just free everything, get with one of these dumb athletes and get pregnant by them. This is what she said. She said it out loud. It is a business now. The problem is, if you a big black man who became successful like our brother, be careful, because a lot of them are placed around you and you think that you are above the system. You will always be checked by them. That was a play from the beginning. What the hell is wrong with you being with a sister that is, or a white woman in particularly, between the age of 19 and 25? And you're in your 50s. No, I mean, like, realistically, what are you doing?
Well, I think the reason that he has true conversations with a woman who is a child to him, the reason you have a true conversation, besides being lame, and that ain't no diss, that's a real word, besides being lame, not knowing, is because you are in self-conflict at a very high level. Why in the world would you have a conversation with a fucking kid you fucking? I mean, she's grown, but I'm saying, what are you talking to her about? What are you talking to a girl who's 20 and Caucasian about, and you're an elderly black man?
Yep, it's hard to believe, but it's very difficult to talk to a young woman as you get older in age. Like, I found myself in a similar situation where I was like forcing the conversation along, trying to make things happen in the conversation. It's just like intellectually. Now, I don't know if Shannon suffers from any type of arrested development, but I do think he has a level of trust that is unnatural for someone his age. And the fact that he's comfortable in that conversation with that 20-something chick and talking about how she injured him and how she harmed him, it's really kind of odd. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does go to that place. Not saying you can't date younger women, but there's got to be a limit on how serious you take them and how your relationship with them proceeds.
He really thought them muscles made him something special. You a old sucker, dude. Every bitch I fuck that's under 30, every time they begin conversation with me, I'm like, wait. I just passed my coming out here. Now shut the fuck up and let me go through this shame without conversation.
Wow.
I don't have conversation for a younger woman. If I got you about 20 years, you here for a purpose. And that purpose is not to conversate with me. How much extra to be quiet and get naked so I can go when I'm through?
But they got firmer vaginas.
This is a fact.
So, I mean, I understand why he's doing it, but it's
a young,
I don't
wet.
think it's that.
Know the rules of the game you're playing. This is all
the rules of the game.
Know the rules of the game you are playing.
Help
if
us,
you
brother.
know the system that you are dealing with, this is 2025. Everything's recorded, number one. Number two, lawsuits being tossed out here like candy. Be mindful. Number three, protect yourself. If you live in this janky type of lifestyle, frivolous, where you have no discipline, you want to have sex with everybody, promiscuous. Okay, you have something called NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. That's what people do. Mm-hmm. Protect yourself. If you want to be this stupid, and I'm saying it just like this because I don't get it.
I ain't trying to cut you off, RZA, but do you have to, I hope you come up with the words as I say this to the people.
Yes.
You cannot be embarrassed to broker sex.
Right.
Wow.
You simply can't think that you smooth as hell because you swole with a cat suit on talking to Cat Williams.
Corey and RZA are absolutely correct in this. Shannon Sharpe he overestimated his appeal to this young lady and, what she might be attracted to. This is a lot of the people that are out here that are like too caught up on their own persona and ego to think that someone could have ulterior motives, that someone could not mean them well. And when that happens, you have a vulnerability. You might be a mark. You might be somebody that is a target to get taken advantage of. You got the word stamped across your forehead. This is a paycheck. You know what I mean? You're a trick. There's so many different women out here that have ulterior motives. You got to be more on guard. And I don't know. Sometimes I think black men have an issue with white women where they are more trusting than they probably should be. You should treat everybody with the same bit of skepticism. Like there shouldn't be some trusting because, this poor little white Latina girl is not going to harm me or impact me in any way. And now we're finding out she may have cost him his whole $100 million contract, and they're still suing him for $50 million. Now, we also know Shannon tried to settle out of court. It's alleged that he tried to settle out of court for $10 million. They offered that amount to Tony Busby and this young lady, and they didn't take it. They didn't go for it. They said, we can get more. And as soon as that $100 million came out, they attacked Shannon. So, you got to know, you're getting lined up whether you want to or not. When people are out here announcing how much you made. I heard the Joe Budden podcast talking about that too. Like your finances being announced to the public. Why is it that black professional media people, they're the only ones who get their contracts announced? Black athletes get their contracts announced. Black actors get how much they're making per film. You don't hear that from, Elon. Well, you do hear from Elon, but you don't hear that from any of the regular people that aren't on that upper echelon that are in the Forbes magazine or something. Why do I have to know every contract that you're making? So you immediately get on somebody's radar, because the streets is watching, believe it or not. The streets is always watching, and people can start making plays on how to separate you from your wealth. And that's something that Shannon was not playing defense on. And unfortunately, it left them vulnerable. So I don't know, man. It's looking really bad right now. In the beginning, I thought maybe that, everybody could see this was a lineup or whatever, but there's just so much being done and so many pieces. And after 2 years of being with this girl, she has so much evidence and stuff that it's going to be hard for Shannon to wiggle out of this. He already got at least put on pause, possibly let go from ESPN. Who knows where his future lies in that regard on the corporate side, but even in his independent thing, he released those text messages to be preemptive, and it now might have messed up his advertisers on the podcast. All the independent stuff that he's doing now has been impacted by this, what could have been a simple transaction. And now, $25,000 per cheek. She done got so comfortable. She talking trash like that. It's just a mess, man. But anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification for all uploads. If you want to watch more, please click one of these videos down below. Make sure you sign up for FaucetteMedia.com, Faucette Media Direct. That is my website. That is my streaming service I'm building currently. You can join the movement. You can help me build this business out as I embark on another phase in it. A lot of original content coming, a lot of uncensored and content that you can't find on this here YouTube channel. Go ahead and sign up for that website. You get 3 days free. FaucetteMedia.com. Anyway, this is Faucette Media.